Good morning, everyone. Welcome back to another edition of Blue Ridge Silverhound. And in today's episode, we're going to talk about a coin that people just straight up ignore and overlook all the time because of the coin. The presidential dollar series, by far in coinage history, has been a series that people just did not care for. Okay, call it complacency within the U.S. Mint, especially coming off the heels of a very popular program in the state quarters. In 2007, the U.S. Mint decided to launch a 10-year set of presidential dollar coins. And this is a coin that nobody ever touches. They come out of vending machines every so often as change, and the banks cannot get rid of these things to save their life. And oftentimes, these coins are going to be brand new, straight out of change. You're not going to see a whole lot of them, a lot of these examples that show a lot of circulation wear because nobody's circulated these. This was supposed to be the replacement for the dollar bill. Okay, remember the talk about the dollar bill possibly going away? Yeah, that lasted all of 15 minutes? But anyways, before we get started on the actual meat and potatoes and all that of this video, I want to point out that if you haven't subscribed, make sure you do so and hit the bell for instant notification. Now, the big reason why I say this, and now I stress it, is that during the summer months, okay, we're actually going to get started around Memorial Day all the way through till August, I will be doing flash giveaways. I will be just throwing up a video giving away, like a $25 Amazon gift card, $50 Amazon gift card, $100 Amazon gift card, free silver, free coins, and the whole gist of those particular giveaways is who's going to be the first one to check out the video. All right, because there's no second place, there's no second chances on a lot of these videos. The silver giveaway, I have one coming up here for 2019 Silver Eagles that I'll be doing, so you'll want to hit the bell so that way you'll get the notification of a new video as it comes up onto my channel. So that's important. So let's go ahead and get started with these presidential dollar coins. From what you saw in the thumbnail and in the description, you could make a ton of money searching for very specific type of coins out of the presidential dollar series. Okay, in most cases, there will be rare coins that exhibit missing edge lettering that you could sell without grading for over $1,000 right away. Let that sink in for a second. A presidential coin series, a coin in general that nobody ever seems to search for any reason whatsoever. Your banks can't get rid of them. They have bags upon bags of these things. Could be hiding many thousands of dollars. So the missing edge lettering coin has been an error that has kind of plagued the entire series. All right, now the coins that are worth tons of money are the specific presidents that you don't typically see the missing edge lettering. So in this case, in this particular example, the George Washington and the Zachary Taylor coins that you see here are some of the most common presidential dollars that you could find without the edge lettering. All right, so these coins were produced and designed to have edge lettering that'll encompass the motto, the date, the mint mark. They'll have a couple neat little stars to kind of, complete the ensemble of lettering on the edge. Now, here's an image right here. And I picked this one specifically for two reasons, okay? The top coin on this image here has absolutely strong edge lettering stamped right in there, okay? And then there's going to be another coin right underneath that has a little bit of weakness to it, all right? So the weak edge lettering on a lot of these coins aren't worth a whole lot. However, the weak edge lettering on some of the rare presidents that I'm going to talk about on this top 5 list are going to be worth noting. All right, so but they're not going to be worth as much as completely missing edge lettering. Okay, so here's an image of a coin. that has no edge lettering at all, this is going to be the focal point of your search when you're going through these presidential dollars. Now, it may seem kind of boring to do so, but the prospect of making $100 off of a coin, $500, $1,000, $1,500, $2,000 without grading your coin at all should excite. Now, getting back to the George Washington and the Zachary Taylor examples, okay, those coins, even without the missing edge lettering, even though I say that they're pretty common, you could still sell in the neighborhood of $5 to $20. Again, grade plays a huge role. So if you want to look for a coin that has a lot of intrigue, a lot going for it without having to, again, send it to PCGS or NGC, this is definitely the coin that you should be looking for. So let's go ahead and get started. I have 5 specific presidents that are incredibly rare to find without the edge lettering. Okay, so you're going to want to focus on these coins, obviously, but you're going to want to focus on all the presidents because they all have values, even the most common ones. So the fifth president on the list, okay, is a man with 2 first names as a full name, and that's John Tyler. Or is it Tyler John? No, John Tyler. This is one of the presidents that are extremely difficult to find with the missing edge lettering, okay? So much so that the last example sold for over $1,000 on Great Collections. So the one that sold for $1,017.50. Now, I will point out that all of these coins were certified, all right? But there are a few coins as well that are extremely, what I would consider to be pretty circulated or low mint state grades that sold for a lot of money. That's going to be important. So you don't necessarily have to certify your coins. If you're going to certify them, again, I would probably use Annex or NGC to keep the cost down. All right, so the John Tyler is number 5 on the list as being the 5th toughest coin to find with missing edge lettering. So number 4 on the list is a president that we're all familiar with, and he has lived on through the lore of one of the most famous presidents ever, and that is Abraham Lincoln. All right, so this one right here, again, the picture tells a lot, because this one came straight out of circulation, and it has no edge lettering on it. This example sold on Great Collections January 28th of 2018, so this is barely a year old, this sale. This one was graded PCGS details, all right? They couldn't even give it a straight grade because it was damaged. This one sold for $1,800. Now let me put it into perspective for you. This coin you could sell on eBay for probably around the same amount of money. If you would take $1,500 to sell this coin on eBay as a buy it now raw, someone will buy it. You don't even have to grade it. As you can see, this one got a details grade on it. Theoretically, it didn't need to be graded, but for Great Collections, they grade a lot of their coins for auction. Very rarely do you see them sell raw coins unless it's like a full roll. So that's Abraham Lincoln at number 4. Coming in at number 3 is the Grover Cleveland presidential dollar. Okay, 3rd toughest to find with missing edge lettering. This one was graded, this is smart, NGC Mint State 66. So, it's one of those BU coins that you would typically find out of a bag. This one sold January 28th of last year as well. This one sold for $2,025. Again, this is another coin that if you did not certify, you could sell for over $1,000 raw because it is that difficult to find. But you got to make sure it's the complete missing edge lettering, no weakness, nothing like that. So the second coin on the list, and probably one of my favorites, well, actually the top 2 are, my favorites, obviously, because they're the top 2. Dwight Eisenhower, okay, another popular president here. There were millions of these made, by the way. But it's hard to believe that the Eisenhower has very little missing edge lettering examples. There's less than 10 in existence, but that's probably mostly in part to the fact that nobody searches these things. So get this one though. This one was PCGS Mint State 63. So this one Was pulled out of circulation at one point, probably changed a few hands. All right, so that was the technical numerical grade. This one sold January 28th of last year as well. This one brought home $3,375. Ton of money. And I would willing to guess that if this was not graded, you could easily sell for this one for about $2,000 to $2,500. Now keep in mind, the grading plays a little bit of a role in that, but you don't need to send it to a PCGS or NGC. Send it to Annex. All right, they'll take care of you, and you'll still be able to get your $3,000 for it. So finally, there has to be a number one coin, right? Well, it's going to be from the man that loves jelly beans, okay? Served 2 terms. Number one on the list, Ronald Reagan, you know, former actor extraordinaire, has done a lot of things in his life. This one sold January 20th of this year. This is the most recent sale on the list. This one graded out a rather pedestrian PCGS Mint State 65. Sounds like another either roll find or came right out of a bag. This one sold for $3,881.25. This is by far the most rarest coin to find with missing edge lettering. So if these realized prices doesn't kind of stimulate your coin roll hunting desire to find some of these, I guarantee you, because I've heard it all the time through comments and forum pages and everything of that manner, where I'm talking to an audience and they're talking to me, banks have them. They have them climbing up the wall, and they're just there. They're ready for you to buy a bag and to go through and make a few dollars on. This is real, okay? If you think going through $half is fun, try going through a bag of dollars. I've done it. I've come away actually pretty good on a number of them, okay? They're out of a bag of $1,000, you could find a few missing edge lettering pretty easily. So, you know, that wraps up this video. Hopefully it has inspired a lot of you to try out the gold dollars, okay? Your only investment is $1,000 that you get to put back into the bank. Or more, depends on how much you want to pull out. But this is such a cool topic, and a lot of coins, again, these are all overlooked by the general collecting public because presidential dollar series coins are not searched through. All right, so I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, hit the like button. Feel free to share, and be sure to subscribe and hit that bell for instant notification. Again, I'm doing giveaways throughout the summer, okay? And they're going to be flash giveaways. They will pop up when you least expect them. I want to thank everyone for all the support and views. You guys, I want to hear some of your success stories if you plan on searching through dollar coins. There's a lot to discover out there above and beyond the missing edge lettering. So get to it. It's a lot of fun. You guys take care and have a great day.